Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can use the 2024-25 at a glance sheet which I gave away a couple of videos ago. I'll link to the video in the description so you can grab this. It's basically two data sets that you can use in mail merge for creating academic planners. I've already showed you how to use this in the previous video, but this at a glance is slightly different. The main column you need is just the date column. The date column was just a reference from me, so that's unnecessary. So you can ignore the fact that some of the day names are missing. This is the bit that we'll want. So here we are in Affinity 2. And I'm just going to do it in the normal pages. You can do it in master pages. And we're going to start off with the data merge layout tool. So I've explained what the data merge layout tool does in loads of videos. It just helps you organise your data merged information. And because this is going to be an at a glance calendar, we're going to have, let's pull that down a bit. We're going to have a full month's worth of dates. And because it's going to be generated rather than like an automatic thing, you've got to add a few days before and a few days afterwards. So each calendar is going to have 6 weeks worth of dates. So you'll have a bit of an overlap at the beginning and the end. But that's fine, it's all accounted for. You'll see what I mean when I do it. So this is what the data merge tool starts out like. We want 6 rows, one for each of the weeks, and we want 7 columns. We'll also probably want to add text boxes above for the actual date titles, so I'll just do that quickly. So this is what the basic calendar is going to look like. We've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The data set starts on a Monday, so you've got to have Monday as your first column. And now we're going to set up the data merge document. So for that we'll go to Window, Data Merge Manager. And then make sure you have the right sheet selected. And that'll do for the minute. Now we're going to add into each square. Well, the first square, whatever you put in the first square will be repeated in the other squares. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a field here, and it'll populate in the rest of the merge manager. So Windows, References, Fields, scroll down, there it is there. So we're just concerned with the date. I'm going to create a text box in there and just double click date. And if you look on the toolbar, you can click the show record order, and that shows you that the dates, the date will be added along the line. So that'll be the first cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell. Gets to the end, it goes back to the beginning. If you want to change the order, so you want to go for some reason up and down, you just change the order that way. You just click the layout order button for it to work in rows first rather than columns. But that's what we want, so that's fine. Now that's it basically done. You can do other things. You could make this into a table just to give it a bit more structure. So we want 7 columns and 4 rows. Oops. Sorry, 6 rows. And I'll just stretch that out, and then that should fully, yep. So now you can't see it, but there is a table across there. Now we're going to merge the document. So we're back to Windows, Data Merge Manager, and now we do want all the pages, just because we've only got one page. Obviously, if you're going to have it on pages 2 and 3 to repeat, use the page range button. But I'll just keep it as all pages and generate. It'll take a couple of seconds, and now I have 13 months worth of calendars. So that's August 24, September, October, November, December, January, February, blah blah blah. If you were going to have this on a single page, you'd have to have the header there, August, whatever, on each of the dates, and then pull the pages into the right order in your book. But how you do that is up to you. The technique I've shown you there just very quickly creates the monthly at a glance calendars. You decorate it however you please and format it in your book however you want. It just turns all of this data into 13 different calendars. So when I do this technique, I like to have it set up like this. August at a glance. I change the font size and colour of the days that, or the dates that aren't part of the month, just so the proper dates stand out a bit more. Add a notes section at the bottom. I also have them next to monthly to-do list pages, just to keep the pages even. Because you do ideally want a double page spread of something. So be adventurous with it. Do what suits your book best. If you're doing a plain sort of planner, you could even just generate it and shrink it down, put it on each page. So with this being August's, you could just, instead of having the notes section there, I'll just delete that in the master pages. You could have a copy of the at a glance calendar there. Obviously the font's quite small there, but you'd build it into your design of the book. You could have the preceding month, the current month, and the month after. Build in the design of your book, and then you've got your font nice and set. Because 3.3 is too small. But that's it, yeah. Use it as you need it. If you need it to be a full page, do what I did with my planners. If you need it to be on your like weekly page, if you need it to be a part of your planner, then shrink it down. Use it in the way that best suits your planning needs. So that's it for today's video. Remember the link to where you can get this data set from and how you can make this sort of journal, or the same sort of journal I've made previous. The link to that video is in the description, and the file to download is free. You've just got to put in the discount code, which I have cunningly hidden at the end of the linked video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.